go.
Hey, welcome to episode 45 of the Wheels Blues podcast, the Christmas special.
Merry Christmas, Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and listeners.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm at Eric _83.
I'm at Tin Can Blues.
I'm at Mighty Wheels.
Holy shit, efficiency right there, boys.
No, it's good times, good times. As the
What's
listeners can probably hear, we're a little tired.
A little tired, probably all slightly hungover perpetually for the last 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
And one of us is so hungover that we haven't heard from them for days.
Yeah,
So
they have become one with their couch.
we can only imagine.
Yeah.
We hope you're doing, doing all right, buddy.
Back off. You never know.
You never know, man. You never know.
Yeah, so how was Christmas, Wheels, for you? What did you do? What did you get?
I stayed at home. I socially distanced.
Uh-huh.
I hung out with my father.
Yeah.
I beat him at some chess.
Nice.
I watched Die Hard.
Nice.
And
Is that
I
because you invented chess back when it was invented that you could beat him so easily?
I'm not that old. No.
Okay.
I'm
sorry. And you watched Die Hard.
I watched Die Hard, and for the first time ever, I watched Love Actually. I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, you
And
probably.
That was my Christmas. Well, I had dinner
Okay.
too as well. But yeah, so I just hung out, chilled, watched.
Did your dad cook dinner too, or what?
Yeah, of course he did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Well, we cooked together. I did the potatoes and the carrots and the parsnip. And he did the turkey and the gravy.
He cooked a chicken that was so fucking good. Did he cook chicken or turkey?
Turkey, buddy. Turkey.
So he cooked a turkey that was so fucking good that I would run in the cold in a t-shirt to your house to eat it.
You would absolutely.
Oh fuck! I bet. Holy shit, man.
It was tasty. Yeah. I have a lot of leftovers.
Holy fuck! Turkey sandwiches.
Yeah,
just leave one on your balcony. Make one up.
I
Put it on your balcony. I'll just come by and get it and eat it.
I could actually do that. I could do that for you.
I just want to eat some delicious. I have some turkey in the fridge too. So
yeah, you guys had turkey, didn't you?
Yeah. What kind of swag did you get, Wheels?
I got a bunch of t-shirts. I got a couple plaid sweatshirts.
Holy fuck!
I got a bunch of chocolates. Oh, I got a Ready Player 2.
Oh, nice.
The fans can't see, but I'm holding up Ready Player 2 now.
Oh yeah, I saw that was out.
Yeah, and I got.
Have to let me know how it is because it's in my Amazon cart.
Nice. I also got the autobiography of Scotty Bowman.
What?
Yeah, man. And I got the art book for Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, dude, sweet, man.
Yeah, man. I got tons of cool shit. And my mom made me. My mom paints a lot now, all the time now, since she's basically living at home and working at home now. So she's taken up painting, and she painted me a couple pictures too. She painted me a Nightmare.
Yeah, I saw that Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, she painted me a Batman picture too.
Wow, that's awesome, man. So you're gonna hang all that shit up in your house?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Hanging up in the studio.
You don't have any room. You're the studio, man. You're just there's no room, man. There's so much stuff on your walls already.
There's so much. I know. There's lots of.
The studio walls are.
They're pretty covered.
Oh yeah,
they're pretty covered. Oh yeah, absolutely. I have one spot left, I think, in the studio that'll work for my mom's painting.
I gotta know, and I think the fans probably want to know. What the fuck does the studio look like right now? Because if it's not ready to go, that thing needs to be ready to go.
Oh yeah, no, it's ready to go now. Yeah, no, everything's put out of there now. It's ready to go. Yeah. All the boxes are out. Everything's good.
Everything's good.
Yeah, it's all good to
go. We could get back to it as soon as whenever we can. You know.
Yep.
When's that supposed to be? What is it? January 7th?
Yeah, somewhere there.
January 11th, I think, is the COVID quarantine thing is over or whatever.
Numbers are going down
in town. Yeah, they are absolutely.
I think
the variant is in Ontario.
Oh, I heard that.
It is actually in Ontario.
It's in Ontario.
It made it to Canada because we haven't learned any fucking lessons.
That was so quick,
fucking
man.
Borders and everything, letting flights fly in.
Dude,
Yeah.
Because we've learned nothing.
it was in England like a week ago, and now it's the first time. And now
Yeah,
it's
It'll
Yeah.
be here in 2 weeks.
Like a week, yeah, a week or two.
It'll be here in 2 weeks at Marmot Basin. Don't worry.
fuck. That's so
With
fast.
the rest of the fucking COVID that's up
Yeah,
there,
because
probably.
like it's going to be, this town's going to be lit on it, which I don't understand. I don't understand why you're like, you know what? Everything's locked down. You can't go out to eat. You can't fucking go to a bar. You know, so let's go to any town, you know, USA, or I guess Canada in this. and we'll go for New Year's, and we'll get a nice steak dinner, which we'll eat in our hotel room next to our bed, and then we'll get some drinks, and then we'll get hammered, you know, and then we'll just
the hotel.
And then we'll just wander the streets and spread COVID everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what? But after New Year's, I mean, there's gonna be plenty of New Year's parties. There always like there.
Oh, there's
People
gonna
are
be
fucking stupid, man.
so much.
You can't fix the amount of stupidity that humans are. So there's gonna be all kinds of fucking New Year's shenanigans going on in this town, and
It's
then so the numbers will go up again. We'll keep low. So I'm thinking end of January, beginning of February is maybe when we can get together again.
yeah. That
I think
maybe.
there'll be another spike here right after the holidays
Oh,
because
yeah,
there
for
always
sure.
is.
For sure.
Yeah. Anyway, hey Daniels, what the fuck did you get for Christmas?
That's so funny and sad. Like that we're saying, like, you know, because that's what always happens after every holiday. COVID spikes.
Right? Isn't that weird?
That's what happens.
Every fucking holiday, fucking COVID.
It's so fucking weird.
That's fucking depressing. But you know, I mean, hey, more and more people are getting the vaccine every day. So
I did you see the thing in the news about the guy who has the shellfish allergy that took the vaccine and nearly died?
well, I don't have a shellfish allergy,
No.
so
No, but that's
They said that a long time ago.
did,
They said
did
if you have allergic reactions to shit, you shouldn't take it.
yeah, okay, yeah. It just got
So
me
that
thinking.
guy probably should have heeded some fucking warnings.
He was a friggin' doctor.
Maybe who knows, man.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah, he was a doctor and he took it. I guess he forgot that he had shellfish allergy. I don't know how, but you know.
Okay. I was gonna say, because you know how people are with doctors, or this, you know, sometimes they're like, you go in there for like something and they're like, how much do you drink? And you're like, oh, not too much, like a few beers once in a while. And meanwhile, you're like cranking fucking Jack Daniels like no business, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but you don't like lie to the doctor about the possibility that you might die.
well, maybe he's like, I figured maybe the guy's like, do you have any allergies? Otherwise, you can't have this vaccine. And the guy just wanted the vaccine, so he was like, no, I'm totally cool, because. And then, you know, fucking there you go.
Dr. Nick Riviera, like
Hi everybody.
Allergen means allergic. What a country.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, Dennis. What
Well-
kind of rad ass motherfucking shit did you get for Christmas?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
I'm going around getting the
I
swag
always
count
tell
from everybody.
people- Since Tommy's been born, I always tell everybody, defer all gift giving to the boy.
Yeah.
I don't need anything. You know, I get Katie, you know, something nice for her birthday, which is unfortunately for her, like the day after fucking New Year's. So,
Oh, yeah.
so I always do something nice for her, and then, you know, I buy myself a video game.
Oh, there you go. So you bought Call of Duty, right?
You bought Cold War, yeah.
Cold War. So now you're playing on PS4.
Yep.
How does she play, man?
You know what? If you liked the original Black Ops and Black Ops 2, you'll love this. It's the same kind of gameplay. It looks the same, it feels the same. Yeah, it's pretty much it reminds me just of Black Ops 1. And like a
Okay.
little bit of Black Ops 2. So I love it. It's almost like a primitive thing now from where we were with Modern Warfare going back to Black Ops, like, you know, a newer game, which it just looks so, it looks old. I mean, it looks good, but it looks like the exact same as Black Ops 1, which I think was a PS3 game.
Oh, I gotcha.
It doesn't look visually that impressive. You're not overly impressed.
It's like everything's slick,
Yeah.
right? But it's just like it's like they remastered Black Ops 1 almost.
Interesting. So do you mean like the level design and like those layouts and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, not cool, but interesting. Okay.
No, it is cool because with Modern Warfare, I mean, it was awesome, but it was just, you know, I mean, it was updated and you know, so someone who was used to playing that, you know, because I played the fuck out of Black Ops 1, I'll tell you that right now.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like it wasn't even missing a beat. I was more than happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
So Natch, I cruised through the fucking campaign. We're done there. Save the world again.
Nice, good job.
We're all safe.
Yes, you stopped the Russians again.
I stopped the Russians yet again, man.
Wow.
Yeah, King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Stopping everybody, saving the whole world.
Reagan doesn't get assassinated.
Countries that don't have names anymore. Middle Eastern countries, they all quiver. They
nice.
pick up a controller.
When you hit buy now on that PlayStation Store, they're all like, "Oh fuck, we're so fucked."
Oh fuck.
Oh no, so fucked. And they're like, "Oh no."
Call of Duty Fallujah, they are screwed.
Vanilla Gorilla's so coming.
Vanilla Gorilla. That's awesome. Yeah, you know what? I played that on PS5 and it looked so fucking cool, man. Like the reflections in the Robert Redford looking guy's fucking sunglasses. He's got like the big 70s aviators or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Now, does that like
campaign's great? Like you guys, everybody knows I'm a big campaign player. Like I always go through campaigns, and the story's awesome. So
nice.
Not as much Vietnam stuff in there as they would have liked. I'm still waiting for that standalone Call of Duty Vietnam game, but
oh yeah,
it was good. It was good. Doing lots of spy shit and fucking, you know.
I know. I hear you with Vietnam.
Is the spy card the best part of that game?
The spy card?
Spy card, like the little drone car thing that you drive around with the remote control.
Oh, the RC. Oh yeah, see, and that's something from like fucking. I think that was in. I'm not sure if that was in the original Black Ops, but sure as hell was in Black Ops 2.
Oh, that's a black. Okay.
That's one of my perks I always have in multiplayer.
Oh, I thought it would have been like a new thing for this one, but that is a part of the originals as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That thing's dope, man. I hate that thing.
It looks dope.
It's coming towards you. Watch out! It's a little. You just see like you're like, well, here we go.
And you're fucked. And it blows you up.
Makes for some funny kill cams too. That's in multiplayer. You see people like come around a corner, they see it, they start backing up fast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does it just blow up, or does it have like little guns on it attached?
No, it just blows up. But you take out like you could squad wipe with that thing.
Oh, absolutely. I'm sure you could.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
Yeah, go buy it. Get out there. Get out there, kids.
Yeah,
go buy it. Yeah.
So what's
Dude,
what were you gonna say?
I've been playing the Epic Game Store has been on PC has been giving away a free game every day, a new one.
Yeah, man.
And they keep hucking out all these games, and they're having this, winter sale, same as Steam does, same as PlayStation, same as probably Microsoft does.
Yeah.
And I picked up a game called Celeste, and it's like a pixel art platformer.
Nice.
And I've rage uninstalled that fucking thing like 4 times and reinstalled it. I'm like, oh, fucking try again. It's fucking,
Wow, buddy.
oh, it's like
Just
Hotline
leave,
Miami, man. It's
just-
just so
just-
fucking hard.
just leave it on there. It's not. You don't have to play it. Just leave it there.
I've never heard someone.
No, I'm like, I don't
rage
even want to look at this on my fucking.
You just uninstall it. Wow.
Oh man, I don't even want to look at it on my desktop. I'm like, fucking icon, get out of here, you fucking piece of shit. Uninstall.
Wow.
It's a pixel art game. It's like fucking 500 megabytes, man. I just reinstall it in like 4 seconds. And
Yeah.
but yes, anyway, yeah, it's fun, but it's fucking annoying too. Like,
Awesome.
but I've been. It's the kind of game that pisses you off, and then you sucks you, and you're still like, fuck. I bet you I can beat it though. Just gotta, get that one jump, that one extra jump, Anyway, yeah, the Epic Game Store has been giving away tons of shit. So I think they're still going to be doing it for a while. So if you have a PC, fucking get in there.
Yeah, I got Alien Isolation.
You got Alien Isolation?
Yeah.
Did you get that on the Steam sale?
No, the Epic Game Store.
You got it on the Epic.
I didn't know there was a Steam sale. I only thought there was an Epic Game sale.
Oh, okay. No, the Steam winter sale, and the Steam has a sale like at fall, Thanksgiving, winter, spring, summer. They have one
but the Epic Game
a bunch of times a year where like all those even
the Epic Game Store, they're just giving the games away.
Yeah, they're giving away a new one every day. It's
Yeah.
a mystery game.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, yeah, no, we're here. We're here.
Is there any like big titles, or is it all like smaller name games?
Well, Alien Isolation
For the free.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty huge.
Yeah, Alien Isolation.
And there's like, I don't know. I got a few on there that maybe aren't as like huge, like AAA releases, but they're somewhat, they're like $30 games, $40 games going on sale for free sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But Cyberpunk still is $80 on Steam, so maybe wait a little while.
Okay, so but wait now, you're on PC. It works fine on PC, right?
Apparently, but I think that my rig is still a little bit archaic to be able to run it in a way that you'd want to play it. You know what I mean? It would probably be a lot, 30 frames a second and like low quality textures, which is like, why the fuck? Just I mean, if you're gonna play Cyberpunk and you don't have the rig for it, just save up, and wait for it. I mean, the game will be like fucking $30 in like 2 years or a year or so.
Oh yeah. With the turnout it's gotten so far. I mean, like I look at like WWE 2K20. I mean, $80. Obviously out of the gate, it's a piece of shit game, and then 2 months later, or whenever the next PlayStation Store sale comes on, it's on sale for like $20. And I think now you can buy it for like 40, like not on sale. And it's like, like 2K19 is still priced higher than 2K20. And so, yeah, I mean,
that's awesome.
You could be in the bargain bin at a car wash next year for all we fucking know.
Pretty much.
Yeah. It'll be there with NHL 21, man. That fucking thing went on sale like a month after I paid full price. It was fucking, I think it was like 60% off or something.
Like $33 right now or whatever. Yeah. NHL 21. Yeah.
It's gonna get to the point where they're gonna offer money for the game.
Yeah, I think that's what it said on the sale. I was looking at the PlayStation sales today. They got tons of games on sale. I was trying to get Miles Morales for Boxing Day, but they didn't have Miles Morales on sale.
Okay.
And Amazon didn't have any fucking Miles Morales in stock.
Oh, really? They're out of stock, eh?
Apparently. Yeah, they just got third-party douchebags trying to sell it for like $200.
Yeah, I think everything's like, that's like when the pandemic started and like all the Nintendo Switches sold out. And then Nintendo Switches were like thousands of dollars.
Yeah, so much.
You're
Speaking of too much money, the Cyberpunk 2077, even with all the refunds, it still sold 13 million copies. So it still made like $900 million off that game.
Wow,
Yeah, and it's
that's pretty nuts.
It's not. Yeah,
And wait, did you say that's with all the refunds?
yeah. That's including all the refunds. So even after the refunds, it still sold 13 million copies.
Wow.
So with all the refunds, it probably sold. I'm
Wow,
saying
holy
like
shit.
I bet you it sold probably like 15, 16 million copies. With
Pretty good.
yeah, that's
Yeah, I bet you
crazy, man.
people have been fucking pre-ordering that fucking shit since 2012. I mean, like, of course, like,
yeah, true.
you know, like, what did Sid say? That game was funded on pre-orders since 2012. They were just like funding the studio on.
Yeah, that's
you know, like every
true.
time that you pre-ordered the $80, you were like, oh, there's somebody's salary for a day or you know whatever on the fucking whatever. I don't know, probably like half a day for like the devs on that game because. But I mean, I don't know how many fucking devs work on that game. I have no clue. Probably a fuck ton.
Probably. Well, not anymore. They're probably fucking broke now. Laid off everybody now.
Apparently they. Yeah, maybe. I think they probably still have everybody on fucking the bug fixes and the patches, and they got patches coming out in like February and shit. So those guys are fucking hard at work. They're in crunch time. Nothing's changed for them, I'm sure.
Yeah,
that's probably similar to like the end of November for them. Just fucking crunching. Yeah. But yeah, fucking hey, do you guys watch any hockey, any World Juniors or anything?
No, I didn't get around to it. I haven't watched any of the World Juniors yet. I'll probably watch some of the next games that they play. I just didn't. I just did other stuff the last couple of days.
Yeah, okay. I was way too busy playing with fucking kids' toys today. Yeah. I didn't even realize it was. But our boys blew out the Krauts there, didn't they?
Yeah, what did it end up being? Was it like 12-0 or whatever?
Yeah, well, the shots were like 45-15 for Canada, and Canada had more goals than the Germans had shots.
So it was like, whoa! So it was like 16-0.
Was Mark FDA on the team or?
Oh.
16-2 was the final score.
It's Mark Messier, buddy. Mark Messier was on the team.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a blowout, man. Like it was a little bit of a blowout for sure. Twitter was half of Twitter was
Canada.
What's that?
What's the round robin look like for Canada? Like who do we have up?
I think next they play maybe like Slovakia or something. So they're in like a pool that doesn't have Russia, Sweden, or the U.S.
They're never in
they have a pretty easy. Okay, yeah. Well, they're in like it's. I think they got, it's pretty easy for the next little while.
Yeah.
But which kind of I think probably the favorites right now are Russia and Canada, I would say, because I think Russia, after what they pulled on the States on Christmas Day, where they just pretty much gave the States like the what for, you know what I mean? Like it was like night and day of the teams. So Russia is a very good team right now, and so is Canada apparently. So we'll see. That could be your final right there.
Well,
or Canada could not medal at all. Who fucking knows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, come on now. It's Canada.
I know they've not medaled.
They always win like either silver or gold. When was the last time we won a bronze?
I think like 3 years ago they didn't even medal.
Really?
So they didn't even make it to the bronze medal match. So
there's been the tournament.
Playing for America. No, I don't think so. But yeah, it was like 2017 or something. They didn't medal at all. Something like that.
Yeah.
Fact check. Shroot one. Fact check. Yeah,
Who
it's
do you
pretty
think
one.
who's the standout? We lost one.
Yeah, I lost Kirby Doc. That sucks. Because
Yeah.
he's a good player. Dylan Cousins, who's a Buffalo Sabres prospect, one player of the game. He had 6 points tonight, which is pretty good. The Oilers prospect Dylan Holloway, I think, had 1 point, 1 assist.
Nice.
And I didn't notice him too much, but I was like a little ways into the game before I remembered he was there. I'm like, oh yeah, there's an Oilers guy playing in this game. So I wasn't really looking out for him. Yeah. The goalie was really good. He didn't really let in anything that he shouldn't have. Like the only goal that he let in, they switched goalies in the third period, so the only goal that he let in was like a tipped shot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what the hell are you gonna do?
Yeah.
He actually made a really fucking good save on like a German 2-on-1 when it was actually 2-1 Canada. Like it was still a game.
Nice.
Like it was like 1-1 for like a minute, and then oh man, it's just like every time that the Canada went into the zone, it was just like, oh, here they go, oh, they score. Just fucking every time they took a shot, it fucking went in. Like it was just. I mean, I hope they didn't use up all their hockey god luck.
Right.
Yeah, you got to be careful blowing out these, smaller teams. That you save it for when, obviously, you have to play the U.S. And Russia.
Yeah.
And your Finns.
That's
and all
when
that.
you want it. Your Finns and your Swedes. Philip Broberg is playing for Sweden, and
Nice.
he's an Oilers prospect, and he had 3 points and was player of the game for Sweden's win today against, I think, Czech Republic. I think smoked the Czech Republic.
Is Bouchard playing for Canada, or is he too old now?
I think he's too old.
Too old now. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's under 20, so yeah, he's too old.
Yeah, he's too old now. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's old man Bouchard, man. That guy carries around fucking ribbon candy in his pocket to give his teammates. So yeah, he's fucking. Have you ever seen that guy?
Yeah,
He's got gray in his beard. He's fucking 20. You know what I mean? He's an old man.
I
You
know.
put him next to Nugent. Tell me which one's been in the league for 6 years. You're gonna pick the wrong one.
It's true, man.
Old man Bouchard.
Old man Bouchard. What else did you guys get up to on Christmas?
Excuse me. Well, I went sledding today, and
Nice.
yeah, playing with a kid. Yeah.
Nice.
Just,
Yeah.
I have eaten way too much food. I like
So much
candy and like baking and fucking turkey and gravy and
So much
beer. Like so much beer, man. So much beer.
Yeah. Hey,
It's just been
Are you sick of gluten beer now?
no,
No. No.
I'm not. No, it's good shit, man. What the fuck are you talking about? It's good shit.
I know, man. I'm kind of sick of eggnog now for another year.
Oh yeah, but
I
eggnog's fucking gross.
Well, it's with rum. It's pretty fucking tasty. And after 2, you don't even taste the eggnog anymore.
So is that what you drank with your old man at Christmas? Is it just
Yeah.
a whack
Yeah, it's just
of
a crap.
eggnog?
Yeah, it's just a whack of eggnog.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty much.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, rum and eggnog, huh?
Rum and eggnog, buddy. That's where it's at. Rum and eggnog.
So did you become Rummington Steel?
No.
Like just in your apartment, just Rummington
Just
Steel.
rolling up and down the hallways singing Christmas carols.
No, not yet. No.
Sir, no.
No, none of that.
No, none of that. No, I was behaved. I behaved myself. I kept it together.
Are your neighbors much happier now that they can start their fucking cars?
I'm assuming so, but they shouldn't be fucking going anywhere anyway.
Ooh, I got the same message.
What was that? That's weird.
That was Squeed.
Oh, it's him. Nice.
He's alive.
He's alive, and he thought the pod was tomorrow.
There you go.
If he wants.
There you go.
What a guy. Well, I guess we'll see if he shows up. He knows the link.
He does. He does.
Hasn't
Daniel,
he been sending messages all day? What's going on here? Like,
Yeah, what the hell? We've been talking about it for like 2 or 3 days.
yeah, I know, right? Who knows?
Well, he was having a dance party last night, so
That's
with
very
like
true.
his girlfriend, and that's it. And whoever the hell he had on Zoom.
well, it wasn't me. I can tell you that. I didn't get a fucking invite to that.
Zoom.
Kind of pissed off.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Talk to Rob.
Daniels wanted the fucking. Daniels wanted the Zoom part.
Talk to Rob and me. Talk to Rob and me.
Well, I'm talking to you, big guy, because you were there.
Dance
You know
update.
what? It's kind of screwy because I remember the baking party where I told everyone, I was like, hey, you know what? Justin would love to be here. We should invite Justin. And then you got invited. So I thought of you, and I just thought maybe it'd be nice if you thought of me.
You were correct. You were right. And I am mistaken.
Yeah,
I was in the wrong.
We're a family here at the Wheels Blues podcast. I spend more time with you, than anybody. So.
Well, if we include all the text messaging, yeah, probably.
Even my job.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Thinking about this podcast, all the fucking time.
We're
a family.
That's true.
It's familia.
I fucked up. I fully admit it's my mistake.
How would Vin Diesel say it? It's my family.
My family.
It's my family.
Why the hell is Jason Statham a part of the family? He killed the Asian guy.
Yeah, man.
They just don't even care. They're like, whatever. Just don't even care.
It's because they already have your money, dude.
That's a good point. That's a fair point.
They know you're gonna buy the ticket.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point. My father likes those movies, so that's why I go see them.
I bet he likes those movies.
He does like those movies.
That's a good fucking show. They got that the Rocky guy. He's
Rocky
in there.
Guy. You got the good British guy. That British guy in The Thing. Hey.
Heyo.
Heyo.
Oh, hey.
Oh hey. How's it going?
Oh, fine, just fine. I
Nice.
totally thought this was I look back through the messages going, no, it clearly says Saturday, Sid. But I got very drunk in the time between planning this and starting this.
Fair. How's it going? Are you drunk today, or are you just
No.
Today's nursing the hangover today.
I'm not very hungover, actually.
Oh, awesome. That's good. Good.
Yeah, surprisingly, considering.
Well, when did you guys shut it down last night?
Like 4.
Good job.
Yeah, just kind of kept drinking. I started, drinking a pint of water between every alcoholic beverage, though. So
that's all right then. That probably helped it. Balanced it out a little.
it helped a lot.
Yeah. How's the missus?
That actually recently. Got to pound that water, dude.
Yeah. Dude, it doesn't affect your evening, but it sure as shit affects the next day.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep.
Where did Tyson go?
Second butts, probably.
Probably sucking butts.
This is all like an edit, then I guess.
I'm assuming this might be an edit. Yeah.
It fucking is now.
This might be an edit. Yeah. I know.
This is dead air. This is dead air.
Yeah, I just come in to fucking throw everything off and make it shitty. So my job here is done. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
You'll be happy to know we just wrapped up the hockey talk.
No, good, because that shit's boring as fuck. So. A bunch of World Juniors chat.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, we did that, and we did. I did my Black Ops talk.
No.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then we railed on Cyberpunk for a couple minutes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just talking about how much money they still made in spite of all their refunds.
Well, let's see those lawsuits. Though I don't know if a lawsuit is like that. Seems like a douche move to be like,
Yeah. it
lost a
does.
bunch of money, eh? I'm gonna sue you.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
wow.
like I made the mistake of buying a game a year in advance.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I
but-
really do kind of feel like it is buyer beware. Like even myself, it's like
well, with
if I get-
anything, right?
yeah, if I get the refund, cool. But if I don't, it's not. I'm not gonna fucking rage on Twitter or try to.
No, I'm gonna pick up that game for PS5 when it comes out and it's ready because I want to play it. Apparently it's an amazing game when it works. So
Yeah, yeah. So there you go.
Hey, Squeed.
yeah,
Hey, buddy. Sorry, I just got.
I fucking totally thought it was Sunday. I went back through the messages when Eric texted Shannon. I was like, no, I've just been ignoring everybody on my phone. Why? And I look and I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that was today.
It's like, oh, we started the show.
Yeah, not even like due to hangover or anything. I just literally thought it was tomorrow.
Oh,
That's fair.
you had a good Christmas, Squeed?
Hey, fuck yeah, bud. It was
Yep.
all right.
All right.
Cooked a big feast, enough for 6 people. So it's going to be a lot of ham and scalloped potatoes over the next few days. But
Nice. Did you get a cool game? I assume you
No.
got a game for. You didn't get a game for Christmas?
no,
Oh. Is it because
I
you
got
already got a PS5 that
yeah,
you bought yourself?
Bought myself a Christmas present. That's what more do I need?
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting on Tyson and Sid's guy. I got Justin. I'm still waiting on you two bozos down here. So
For
what's that?
For what?
For gifts.
Oh,
Haven't come in.
Yeah, man, I've done
Oh,
like 4
I
packages
gotcha.
that have not come in yet. So
oh.
I'm hoping next week.
But I mean,
Mine
that's
are-
my style. You can ask my family. I'm a very much a Christmas in January. Because fuck your calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think
Whatever.
I don't think it matters, man. Like, I got your guys; they're all wrapped up. They're just sitting right here. But it's not like we can get together to do anything about it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, they show up in fucking January. Well, whatever. We can't get together till probably February anyhow.
Jesus fuck, right?
We'll just
I
do
don't
like a
think-
Super Bowl thing, you
I'm
know?
breaking quarantine for the Super Bowl. I don't give a fuck. I'm coming down there.
Okay,
Oh,
dude,
Funny. Right.
let's just isolate for 2 weeks before the Super Bowl.
There
Yeah.
you go, buddy. There you
All
go.
quit our jobs and do that.
It's all-
Then we can go to Super Bowl.
it's the mental health Super Bowl week. Or
So
Yeah,
please,
so-
please tell me again why you need 2 weeks off paid.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not.
Like, somebody's got to bring the fucking nachos.
That's exactly what I would tell you. I'm
Yeah.
not injured. I'm not sick. I want to eat nachos at my bro's place.
I want to watch the Super Bowl. And
how we'll do
motherfuckers
it-
won't stay home.
So we'll quarantine, and then I'll get in the car and I'll pick up Sid and Eric, and then we'll drive directly to your house,
Yes.
and then we'll hop your balcony, so we don't even have to touch any doors or
Yeah.
anything.
The doors
We'll
will
go
be
inside.
Open.
Because we quarantined for 2 weeks, we're
Yeah.
totally safe.
Totally safe.
And all
Totally
and all-
safe.
Totally safe. And then we get into your house through the balcony, eat nachos, drink beer, and then we leave through the balcony and then walk home in back alleys in order to not see anybody.
Yes.
And that's when we're gonna get a phone call from Justin being like, "Yo, dudes, I tested positive."
Yeah, we're like, fuck.
You're the
COVID
only
must
one who
be
doesn't
dead.
leave the house, and you give it to us. What the fuck?
Damn it.
Fucking COVID. It's sneaky. He'll
That's right.
catch you.
It's
He
very
won't
fucking
bother
sneaky.
you when you're eating, but God help me, if you open up a door, bam, there he is.
Oh, that's
Actually-
literally, yeah.
You know what, you guys? I fucking like went into the fucking outbreak zone like on Christmas Eve. I went into the DAL old folks home
Why?
to go see my grandma.
Why were you allowed to do that? Like, that's awesome that you did that, but why were you allowed to do that?
Because they're allowed to send a caregiver in there, or like a person, you know, that you're still allowed to send somebody in there. And so when I got in there, they fucking put all the shit on me, like the whole scrubs and everything. Like I had a full on suit, I
Okay.
had a fucking N95 fucking mask. I had a face shield like covering my entire fucking head.
Yeah. Okay.
And I had gloves and fucking everything like completely like strapped over the
Right.
fucking sleeves and
Yeah.
all that. And then I
Okay.
Fucking
stood,
ridiculous.
yeah, and I went like into the, like I walked on the only side of the hallway you're allowed to. I went in, I stood 6 feet away holding a phone like this while like my family outside the window talked on FaceTime. I helped her open presents
Yeah.
and then I left.
Cool.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's fucked, man.
But like, what the fuck, man? She's just in there, like, you know, recovering still from like whatever, like a month ago of like being sick, and
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
she's pretty down. Like, you know, can't see the family, can't see anybody.
Yeah.
So
I imagine.
fucking
I imagine.
Christmas, man.
I think most people probably in the old folks home are feeling pretty shitty right now.
Yeah, like they can't do anything. They can't even go out and leave their room to go eat. Like, they're all just getting fed in their room, so they don't even see anybody all day. They just see like a nurse is like, "Here's your fucking food," and and you're like pills,
Jesus.
you know, and like then they you know, they put on all the shit and they give them like the food, then they fucking take off all the shit, and
Yeah.
so yeah, pretty rough, man. All because, but I'm hope that everybody's happy fucking skiing. There's a fucking outbreak in the fucking old
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah. It's good.
I hope
times.
everybody's happy that they're fucking get a ski holiday. Fuck you guys, you know, fucking. At least I know. At least they know what's important.
People's mental health. You can't.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
These fucking people. It's like they're just like, well, whatever. I fucked it. Did I mention this last week on the show about how I watched a news report from the States about people being relaxed about the restrictions and the reason why? Did I bring that up?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Fuck it. So anyway, sorry if I'm repeating myself, but you know, I saw, you know, a news report in the States. People were getting lax with like rules and restrictions, and the reason they were giving was because they don't see an end to the pandemic. I was like, that's why there's not an end to the fucking pandemic.
Yeah.
What?
Right?
Shut the fuck
What?
up and stay put for fucking 2 minutes.
Well, yeah, but Eric, it's not going to end. So why bother trying?
Yeah.
This is the same. This is the same as those as the fucking people that are like, what are we gonna wear masks for our whole fucking lives forever? Like, no, but we're gonna wear them a lot longer. If you're a fucking idiot and don't wear one,
Yeah.
like we're gonna wear it. The longer that you fight this, the longer we're gonna have to fucking. You're gonna be fighting it. Wouldn't you rather just fucking do it and then get it done with, and then we can all just go back to, you know, only wearing masks when we're fucking sick.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Just.
Does it
That
hurt-
should definitely become the new norm. Is like, if you're feeling sick, just put a fucking mask on when you go downtown.
Yeah.
Wheels. If you're like, does it hurt your brain that when that new COVID strain was in the UK, that right before they announced the lockdown, everybody piled onto all the fucking trains and fucked off somewhere else?
Literally,
You know, like they just spread it everywhere else. Like, fuck, you just like you can't fix this kind of stupid. You just can't.
it's just.
It's
Yeah,
fucking.
you can with a gun.
Whoa, this got dark. I'm not surprised it's you that took it there, though.
To that point, no, you can't do that. But
or can you do that? Or
Yeah, I
we-
think you
we in
can,
those
you just
countries, like, you know, those like smaller countries that have, where that goes on, where, when that initial lockdown was going on, I mean, you had mayors and leaders of countries saying, these are the restrictions. If you fucking disobey them, you're
Yeah.
either going to jail or we're gonna fucking
No, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? And I mean,
Yeah.
some of those places are seeing normalcy now. I mean, they live in fear from, fucking political oppression and whatnot. But hey, they don't have to wear fucking masks when they go,
And even like Australia was doing so good there for a while. Like someone put a video out that was like fucking somewhere in Australia, and it's like a mall, and everybody's walking around with no mask, and like they were all sitting at food courts outside and stuff. And it was like,
Well, yeah, we got a friend in Australia who's dressed at a music festival. Like,
yeah, like, well, we can do this because we all like fucking wore masks for fucking 2 months and stayed home for 2 months, and then now we're good instead of dragging
Exactly.
it out for a year and a half because we fucking couldn't wear a fucking mask for 4 seconds in a
They
store.
also, if I'm not mistaken, they also had like military checkpoints like on roads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they shut down interprovincial travel.
Yeah, they did.
Like if you
There
were
were a
going
couple
from,
girls that like kind of broke those rules and infected a school, I think. But
yeah. Well, they should do that here too. They should shut it down. Like no one from outside Alberta fucking fuck off. You know, like I saw fucking California plates here the other day. I like fucking 3 days ago or whatever. 2 days ago, I fucking saw California plates here. They were fucking
Yeah.
stopped on the side of Cannot Drive, like looking for, they were like, you know how, you know, the fucking tourist thing where they're fucking half on the fucking road, half in the parking spot, like fucking looking across the street for something.
yeah,
You know, like the tourist fucking, like you're like, oh, that's fucking tourist. You know?
yeah, right.
And
It's
I was like,
well, how did they even get in here?
I don't know. Like it,
If they're going to Alaska.
they're going to Alaska.
Yeah, I bet.
Or something. So you got some fucking California plates here, Ontario plates. I saw Saskatchewan plates.
Yeah, but that's kind of to be expected. There are still like people working here from all
Yeah,
over the country.
I
Like
guess.
the interprovincial, that's kind of hard to pin down, especially in a tourist town that, you know, employs a lot of people that aren't local.
Yeah. Well, fucking.
Like I know one of the dudes I know who's on the fire, who's a firefighter, still has Ontario plates and he's been here for years. You know, like,
Yeah. I guess I lived in BC for 2 years and I never changed my plates or fucking insurance or anything. No.
yeah, exactly.
No.
Well, there you go.
But I mean,
So-
it wasn't a pandemic. It was a fucking. know?
Oh, so because it's a pandemic, you should do that kind of stuff? Is that what you're saying?
I'm just more judgmental about the place now that there's a pandemic. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here? I've lived here for 5 fucking years. Oh.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but otherwise you get out.
I'd love to see some of these people like go to jail and then they're told like, all right, like it's 23-hour lockdown. And they're like, oh, so meaning we can just walk around and meander. And it's like, no. It means like you're in yourself for 23 hours. I don't understand because I was in a lockdown and we could just do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Sir,
Fuck.
get your hands off of me, sir. I'm shaking, sir.
I'm literally
fucking
oppressed.
shaking.
Oh my God, chill. Can you imagine if we started throwing people in jail for fucking not abiding by COVID law?
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think that gets a little bit too. That gets a little bit too fascisty. Yeah, a little bit too fascisty for me. You know, I'd rather just issue a fine. You know.
So a fine that will never get paid. So you're pretty much not punishing the person.
I don't know.
You sound like a capitalist fascist, and that's even worse.
Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry.
Like I'm not I'm not trying to stir like a pot, but what I'm trying to say is like look at like drunk driving laws. I mean, how many times do you have to fucking get caught fucking drinking and driving before they fucking do something about it? Maybe if there were stricter laws, like maybe if it was like you get caught drinking and driving, that's a minimum 2 years in jail, man. That's it. Because you know you shouldn't be doing that. You know it's against the law, but yet you did it anyway. You willingly broke the fucking law. Like Tyson, when you know are dealing with Bruce.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's it. Like if I say no, it means no. And if you don't listen, this is what's gonna happen. Not well.
Yeah, and you can't give it. You can't just be like, you know, no. It's like fucking, like you have to hold, like it's just relentless stubbornness. That's all parenting is.
This is the way I see it. Okay, this is a global pandemic. It affects everybody, right? So now you want to call it fascism. You call it whatever you want to call it. Here's the question I pose to you: are you sick and tired of being in a pandemic and living like this? If the answer is yes, you're sick of it, well, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do, and then we'll get out of this. And if you say, no, I don't want to do that, then I'm confused because you don't want to be in pandemic, but you don't want to follow these rules that have to be put in place in order for us to get out of the pandemic.
Yeah, it is. It is kind of like a situation of like they're you know, you gotta like somebody's got to be the parent here, because there's a lot of children, quote unquote, you know,
It's
quote
the
unquote
government,
children.
which is the
Yeah,
government.
which is
We
the
vote for
government.
government.
And there's a lot of children out there who are just a bunch of fucking idiots and can't follow instructions or do what's good for them and what's good for everybody because they're selfish or they just don't believe it or they just don't give a shit or whatever.
Which
So
is
I mean,
why
so what you're saying is you need dad to come around and fucking lay a whooping and fucking you know, put everybody back in line.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a slippery slope from that to fucking.
Well, but that's the
A
thing.
little-
It doesn't have to be like I said, like, oh, now we can do this to them. No, we have to put our faith in, you know, and I mean,
Yeah,
this
but have you met a politician though?
Well, I mean,
Jesus.
look, not
Yeah, but
everybody.
they're not all. They're
everybody's
not all
evil.
Hitlers. They're not all Hitlers.
Every
They're not
politician
all
is corrupt
Hitlers.
though.
I
Everyone.
mean,
I don't agree with that. I don't think every politician is out to fuck over everybody.
Every politician is there to get elected, and that's it. They don't give a fuck actually whatever else happens as long as they get elected.
Their job, yeah, but they don't stay.
They'll say anything, and they'll say anything to get elected.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Of course they will.
I mean, you know,
I don't believe that.
Fucking politicians are corrupt, man. You got to be corrupt to be in politics.
As no politician's done anything for you.
I would say you yourself run for office, or you know, I mean,
I don't know, man. It's a slippery
this is
slope.
the way life is here. This is the way life is here. We have a government. Okay, you know what? I'll say it.
Say it in the. I knew you're going there.
Tyson, there's we elect a government. The government will then pass laws. These laws are enforced by local law enforcement. And if you have a problem with that, then you write you write a letter to the government. The government will receive this letter. They will contact some kind of ombudsman, perhaps will handle your case.
Your MLA will get back to you in 6 to 8 weeks.
Some kind of comptroller will. Joey Sanders has a weird job title. Like, what the hell is that? Like,
I don't know, man. I'm not opposed to lockdowns or like enforcing like fines for no masks and fines for gathering outside when you're not supposed to, and all that kind of shit. You know, but like it's a slippery slope to start hucking people in jail just because like you just know that they're just gonna cook some shit up one day. You know, like he's fucking. You know, he doesn't have a mask in his pocket at this time to put it on just in case. Fucking jail. And you're like, well, fuck, I forgot.
What if,
you know,
so scratch like the 2 years thing. What if you break regulations, then you're in jail for 2 weeks for like a quarantine period? 2-week jail sentence.
Well, I mean, I think maybe they just huck a bracelet on you and fucking make you stay home. I think that would probably be better.
Yeah.
You know, if that was the case, like not in a fucking jail cell, you know, it's, you know, then 2 weeks are up, they come, they snap your fucking bracelet off and you're good to go.
Yeah. Because I do like I do agree and disagree with you on politicians. They're fucked, and it's hard to see, you know, any good in any of them, but I think there are good ones there.
Yeah, but the good ones aren't ever going to get elected.
Well, but I think there are who are elected who are doing good, you know,
Maybe.
or at least trying to do what they can to fight the system until they get elected out, you know, or run out by said system. But I mean, like there are good, decent people out there, and I can't. I don't even.
I don't know, man. I don't trust to put that kind of power into them. It's just a little bit too much. Like it's a slippery slope, man. Like with the fucking government, man. It's just.
So I guess
I'm not like some conspiracy, like the government.
No.
Like they're there to fucking run the country and run the and all this but I mean they definitely have personal interests at heart, and they and all this.
Every single person has personal interests. Absolutely, every single person.
Yeah, but when it affects the whole fucking country, Jesus Christ, man. Like,
yeah, but you need somebody to run this show, man. If
you do, but like there needs to be. Okay, go ahead, Daniels.
Okay, so I'm not trying to pose this in any kind of a combatant way. Why do you live in a democratic society then?
Well, how do you mean? Because it's fucking how it is. It's just,
Well, but so
I was born into it, man.
But why not? I mean, if you don't trust if you don't trust the government that much, why live in a place that has that kind of a government? Like,
well, what's better? There isn't anything better. I mean, like everywhere else you go, like so like if you go into like a communist society or something like that, I don't agree with that either. Like
Right.
a democratic society is the best that you can do.
So it's the lesser of all the evils.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not a perfect system either, I don't think,
Right,
but like,
absolutely.
I mean, but like, what else are you gonna do? I was born in this. Has just been this way in this country that I live in since 1867, man.
Monarchy.
Like, it's been here since
What?
well, it has
I
been
don't
that
know.
too. Like, we are a constitutional or whatever. What's the word? Is that the word? Constitutional monarchy.
We
The
used
queen
to-
means
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
It means
we
nothing.
used-
It does
we
nothing
used-
for us.
Yeah, basically.
She's head of state in
name.
just pretend time only. You know.
Yeah,
But,
Well,
so
I
why
prefer to
does-
live in an autonomous dictatorship, but we can't all have what we want, now can we?
yeah, but
No. So
you're the dictator.
So you know
Exactly.
why do I live in democracy? Well, because I was born here, and would I leave it for a different type of government? Fucking no, I wouldn't.
What is the ideal form of government for you then? Like what do you think?
Well, I mean,
would
maybe
be
a
the
little
ideal
bit
way
more.
to run things?
Well, like you'd be pretty close to doing it as you do now, but maybe a little more transparency of everything. Because how the fuck do your taxes get used? Do you have any idea? Like, do you get a fucking statement?
Yeah, but okay, so then
Here's your taxes, and here's how they got spent.
So are you supposed to go to every single person and give them like a spreadsheet of their taxes?
Sure.
Why not? They
Why
probably
not?
have all that information. What percentage of your tax income goes where? Like it
Fucking
just
right,
goes into a
Sadie.
slush
And-
fund and then it's thrown around. So
Where
Yeah.
does where does like I'm okay with paying taxes. That's fucking like proportional to my income. That's fucking fine by me.
Mm-hmm.
And the higher income you make, the more taxes you should pay. It's a pretty good system.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not perfect. Could use some tweaks, but hey, it's the best we got. I mean, like honestly, like if you're making 22 grand a year, you probably shouldn't be paying much. And maybe the rest of us should be kind of trying to let's give them some fucking healthcare, which is kind of what
socialist.
happens. Okay, socialist. So,
Hey, man,
so we all have free healthcare here. So are we socialists, or is that just fucking how?
Wouldn't socialism be kind of better suited?
I don't know, man. Because now you're not talking about democracy. You're talking about capitalism versus socialism. You're talking about a society that's run by money versus a society that's run by, I guess,
altruism.
That's making sure it's like
it's not real, guy.
It's not.
Yeah. It's
so
not.
are you talking about like a society where the government just kind of takes all of your money and then divvies it up how they see fit, and everybody has a universal basic income?
Not to that extreme though. Not to that extreme.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't be signing my paychecks over to like some dictator and being like, I trust you.
because like if you bust your ass and you do all this shit, right, you work your ass off for years and years and years and this kind of thing, and then they're like, at that point in time, I think that you deserve what you make and you should be able to keep it and pay your proportional taxes, but you should they shouldn't come in and go, you make more than somebody who like did this and this and this, so we're going to take some extra from you. Like, I don't think they should do that. I think they should take what your taxes are and then call it a day, like kind of like how they actually do it now, and pay for the healthcare of the country and do all that. And then,
yeah.
But all I mean is like, just like they shouldn't be able to fucking just huck you in jail on a whim, because they kind of like, it's kind of a scary.
No, but like the COVID thing is not really on a whim. Like we've kind of exhausted.
No, but I think it
tons of options, but we've already exhausted many solutions, and we've asked people and we've requested people, and we even gave people money. You know how much money the Canadian government gave Canadians to stay the fuck home? So much money, and they're still not satisfied. the Canadian government has done a lot this year.
Yeah, they really have.
For
Honestly, they really have.
Tons.
So there you go. You see, like
So,
you
like,
put your
yeah.
faith in the government. They're trying to do whatever. Like I think maybe the government looks bad to you because it's a reflection of what the country looks like right now, which it looks like a bunch of whiny little fucking kids running around a stressed out parent. Fucking you. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah,
These
but
guys, and look, I'm not here touting the Liberal Party or anything like that. I'm just saying Justin Trudeau, whether you love him or hate him, whether you think he's a criminal or not a criminal, is out there every fucking day. You know, he's you know, I mean, the government, the federal government has bent over backwards to ensure that Canadians, you know, can keep
are taken care of.
Small semblance of what normal life we used to have, and this is the way people in this country are repaying that, and it's fucking sad. And at that point, when we reach this point, that's when I say, look, these are the fucking rules. You can either A, follow them, or B, this is what's gonna fucking happen to you.
So you're saying like this has gone on too long?
With any crime, there's no black and or you know, there's no gray on, you know, on things like murder and shit like that. It's like you commit murder, you're going to fucking jail. That's it. You broke the law. You knew that it was wrong to murder someone.
But you can put these laws in, and I'm not saying that you like. Maybe I am saying that you shouldn't. But let's say you put these laws in. That's like, okay, if during this lockdown or whatever, if you're caught out, it's 2 weeks in the or it's a year in the summer, it's a $100,000 fine. And I understand like the significance of making something so extreme that people are like, because if you make it like $100 fine, people will go, if I get caught, I'll fucking pay it. Who gives a shit, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, as soon as you put that kind of law into effect, they're never going to revoke it.
Yeah,
like,
but
when's the last time you're going to get a law like that, and then they're going to go, well, the pandemic's over, we're going to just take that back. Where we're going like. They're going to keep it in, man.
Look at rationing back during World War II. I mean, that didn't go on forever, and you know. You know, I mean, you know, that's kind of a lucid example, but you know, I mean, just not everybody's Caesar. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I don't know.
And hey, if they are, we outnumber them, so we'll just fucking kill them.
I don't know, man. I'm afraid of.
I hear that. I hear that.
Giving too much power away from the people, and I'm not trying to say that you know, there's a giant conspiracy where the government's trying to fucking, you know, make us all fucking slaves or something. I'm just saying that, like, it's a slippery slope. You gotta keep some of it. You know, there's a fine line here that if once you cross it, it's you know, I don't really want to live.
At this point, the way people are, like, especially in North America, that you can't, like, you wouldn't be able to get shit like that done.
No,
I just think there would be a revolt. And just because like someone is in the military doesn't necessarily mean they're fucking like pro-government. So, you know, you can't just say like, oh, you know, like everyone in the, like, you know, you would see, you know, a total split. It's too risky to fucking do that to people now with the way that we get information with, you know, fuck the way people are, dude. You see people whining about fucking. Did you see people on social media ever? Do you ever see people on social media?
Well, I know that people are so fed up about
government. Maybe the American government could get away with that. The Chinese for sure, but we don't know what the fuck's going on over there.
Yeah.
they could already all be dead, and those are just fucking holograms, dude.
I think you're right that there'd be a revolt and like everybody would lose.
It would be
there'd be a big deal, but it's just at that point it comes to time where then like. They just send the police in, and then you're like, "Fuck."
Yeah. But if it gets to a revolt, not every cop's gonna be like, "Fucking yeah."
No, but I
absolutely.
think you overestimate the ones that won't. I you know, like they're soldiers, man. They've been trained. They've been fed this shit their whole lives.
Yeah, but on the same side, I think you underestimate the people that aren't that way. The people that would not do that.
I think we're both doing exactly that. I mean,
that's possible. We're both over and underestimating on both things.
Yeah,
but we both want out of this shit, which is you know, the main thing. So
Definitely.
we can find
And
common ground on that.
well, I can hear where you're coming from with like, because the parenting stance is something that works, right? You get sick and tired of the shit, and you're just like, that's it. It's fucking like, I'm taking that away, and now we'll see what you do, and
it's very
and you learn
true,
your
man.
lesson, and then we give it back. But what I'm worried about is they don't give it back.
Absolutely, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if that's gonna, I probably feel a lot safer with and I don't know if this is something I should. Maybe this is naive, but I feel a little bit safer with the current government than I would with like a Jason Kenney government in power.
Oh, 100,000%.
I don't know. Maybe that's naive. Maybe it is, but it's just to kind of like, I feel a little bit more comfortable about the whole situation.
You have the government you have now, and it's not like the conservative. It's not like Jason Kenney. So yeah, we are better off now than we would be if Jason Kenney had won or Aaron O'Toole.
But we're also like, yeah, I think that we are. But they're also like I mean, you've seen how that party operates. It's a lot like, they're like, oh, the freedoms and blah blah blah, and then what you end up doing is just taking away more freedoms later because you couldn't give up a couple voluntarily earlier.
I hate to kind of defend like something like Kenny, but I feel like a lot of governments fuck this up, because how do you just shut a country down?
Yeah.
Right. And how do you do that, and make it seem and like everybody accepts it? Like, how do you just, oh, well, now you can't, I think everybody dropped the ball on this because we didn't know anything about it. And it's like, well, with the States and with England and with Canada, we took so long to shut it down because it was like, well, maybe it won't be bad. And it was. So I kind of feel for these people now. They all have to play catch up, but and
also like we've never had to deal with
on this side, and it's our job to fucking keep them in check, keep them honest.
Yeah, we never had to deal with anything like this, like in like fucking 4 lifetimes or something like that, or 3 lifetimes. So, I mean, it's kind of new to everybody. Everybody who's alive now. Yeah. I mean, maybe there's somebody who alive was like, oh yeah, I remember 1918, but probably not. So
Justin, he's right. He's right.
Oh yeah, right. Fuck, I can't believe I overlooked that.
I don't leave my house anymore, so clearly I remember 1918.
So you learned your lesson.
Y'all should fucking listen to the rules. That's how you stay safe, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. No, I'm on board with all the mask mandates and everything. And in fact, I saw when I was looking for a hill to sled on today. Yeah. We went to the Churchill and there was not a soul there.
Yeah.
And the Centennial Park Hill had like fucking maybe 20 people at it. And I was like, holy fuck. And I was just losing it. And Inga's like, well, maybe they're family. I'm like, well, I fucking don't think so.
And also,
go sleds, So anyway, we didn't go to they just drove by. Like, nope, not going there.
No.
Well, look, the Churchill is completely empty
and
beautiful.
We also have to keep in mind, like, everybody's mad at the governments for how this has been handled, but it's the responsibility of everybody. Everybody in the everybody in the entire world, but people need to look at themselves in the mirror and be like, look, I fucked up. I did stupid shit. This is what I did. I'm responsible for this. Like, if you give somebody COVID and they die, that's not the government's fault because you didn't want to wear a mask.
Kind of sounds like it is, though.
It's not. It's your fault.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous mind state to have, and it's a shame that it's so prevalent because it seems like a lot of people kind of have that. Well, it's not my fault; it's the government's fault, no matter what.
Yeah, it's like I didn't know the rules, or it's not. Why did you violate my freedom? It's like, no, be a fucking adult. Or we'll take your fucking toys away. And
I get all this, like, you don't have to quarantine because the AHS rules say you don't have to. And I was like, that's fucking ridiculous.
It's so
because
ridiculous.
Like technically, if you're in contact with a positive case like we were, and then we got tested and quarantined for a week, the people that were in contact with us didn't have to quarantine at all. So if God forbid we passed that along before we knew about anything, the people that we pass it to didn't have to quarantine as soon as we found out. So they could have been passing it along for weeks the whole time we were in quarantine. And that's the official rule. Mm-hmm. So, but so just because the AHS is like, so what you're saying is like Justin's saying, there needs to be more personal responsibility from people.
Absolutely. And
I agree with that.
I feel like that with everything, to be honest. I feel like, I don't know when it happened, but seems like the last 10 years, people have just decided that they're not personally responsible for any stupid shit.
Yeah, they're a victim and they should be afforded.
Somebody's done something to me. I've been bullied, or I've been pressured,
I've
been
been
used, or blah blah blah. And it's like,
Yeah.
no, man, look at your fucking self in the mirror. You did that. You're an idiot.
Or I'm owed this. I'm owed this.
Yeah,
and,
I'm owed this. You're not. Nobody's owed anything. And I know it's hard for me to say that because I'm in a wheelchair and I get help from the government, blah blah blah. But like, I know my position.
Yeah, but you got like the nobody's owed anything mentality.
Yeah, and I know fully well that like I don't deserve that. I give it in, and it's awesome, and I'm very appreciative. But and it's just like take responsibility. Like, just be accountable for the person that you want to be. Like, be the person that you want to be.
Yeah, and if fucking stay home if you're sick, and fucking don't be a fucking idiot just because the rules are like technically I don't have to stay home.
No, it's not even like pandemic shit. It's just regular shit. It's just even just like regular life. Even before the pandemic, people just wanted to not take responsibility and blame other people for their stupid shit. And it's just like, it's fucking mind-boggling. It's so frustrating.
I have been saying that about society for years and years.
Me too,
and I knew that it was gonna get one day it was gonna get so bad that it was just gonna be like we would literally see the point of no return and like pass it. And I think we have seen that with this pandemic. We totally crossed the point of no return.
I think the point of no return was like 2000 fucking 15 or 14 or something. Whenever the hell like all this like everybody started getting offended about everything mindset came in, where it was like, whoa, you make more money than me. I'm offended by that because I went to school for 10 years and I don't make that much money, and I should because I went to school for 10 years. But just because I went to school for whatever the hell has no demand, you know what I mean? And then they get all entitled about it, and that's
for me. Cancel culture stopped like really meaning anything when they just started going after like the entertainment industry, being upset for an actor acting, and that's why I love, which is why I'll always say that's why I love Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Yeah,
it's the ultimate fucking like fuck you to people like that. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like, look, this is an actor. This is an actor who is acting.
Yeah, I'm surprised that shit isn't pulled from every fucking major media fucking streaming service in the world because somebody got butthurt about it. You know what I mean?
Oh, it seems like every year, like some other fucking millennial finds that fucking movie and is like, "Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
it is." There's
fuck
like a whole
Iron Man. What?
Yeah, fuck Iron Man, and then they boycott all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, they boycott all of Marvel because of a Ben Stiller.
That doesn't make any. Yeah, they're like, that doesn't make any. It's because they don't know what the fuck is going on. Yeah.
Oh man. Anyways, stay at home, wash your hands, fucking
That's
distance,
right.
you fucking animals.
God damn it, do that and do your. In the words of Glorious Leader, do your fucking job.
Boom. Exactly.
Yeah.
Do your job.
Definitely take that from the unemployed guy.
All right.
Dude, I'm unemployed too. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Right. I'm telling you, buddy, hammer to the spine, buddy. You'll feel so much better in about a year. It's about
Just
a
1
year.
year and multiple invasive surgeries, and you'll be right as rain.
Yeah. You'll mentally and physically recover in about a year.
Yeah. You're a shining example of mental and physical recovery.
No, that's absolutely, buddy. Absolutely. What else there, director man? What else?
Well, I mean, that segment went a little long.
It did go a little long.
I think the segment that we talk about something and then it turns into a COVID segment always runs a little long.
Yeah, COVID's always a long time for us.
You remember way back in episode fucking like 3 when we were talking about COVID?
I think we went off about it then too.
Fuck, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, we've been going off about COVID for 40 fucking episodes.
Yes, we have.
Mhm.
God
Yeah, when this
damn
is
it.
over, we're gonna
I'm
have to
taking
like find
notes.
some content.
Yeah.
Was it for like, I think it was for like episode, was it like episode 4 or no, I guess it was maybe, but it was like I was writing down shit, and that's when like whoever that NBA guy got COVID, and then they had to shut
Rudy
that game down.
Gobert.
So I was like, oh, I was like, NBA player gets COVID, then I had to cross that out.
Yeah.
You know, fucking game shut down. Then I had to cross that out. Then because it was like an hour later, the whole season was over. It was done.
Yep.
Yeah.
The whole season was done. That was so I just crossed everything off the
Yeah.
page and just wrote COVID at the bottom.
I remember going into work and like the whole like we were all sitting around the table and everyone was like, "Holy fuck! Did you see the NBA shut down because of COVID?" And we were like, "Holy fuck! This shit's getting serious." And then we started talking about whether or not we'd see it in Jasper, and we're like, "I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if it's gonna get here because it's a small town." And I was like, "Well, it's a fucking tourist town. Like, fuck. Like, summers are
And I'm
coming."
surprised it wasn't worse earlier.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
fact that
and,
we got through summer without a huge spike is so mind blowing to me.
that's very true, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just so funny to look back on like just sitting at the table talking about a sport. Like, holy fuck! As soon as the sport shut down, you're like, wow, this is getting serious. Like that's what
absolutely.
was like. I was like, this is getting serious. And then the NHL shut down, and I'm like, wow, this is getting.
Not pro wrestling.
And pro wrestling.
Here for you.
Yeah,
You know the world's in this shit when movies and sports stop.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Vince McMahon is like, hold my martini.
Yeah.
This is big money, man. Like, and it's
Which I thought was funny because Glow got shut down like months ago. Like and that's it. Like that show is over
Yeah,
now.
they canceled it. That's too bad. I wanted to see how
it was, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, isn't it funny that they didn't even want to do a TV show about pro? They thought it was too dangerous to do a show about pro wrestling. Meanwhile, you know, pro wrestling, they're just like, what pandemic?
yeah. Keep going.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, literally pro wrestling, the only industry that hasn't stopped.
Yeah, fucked up, man.
That's man. What a carnage.
Vince. Yeah, that's Vince for you.
Rest in peace, Brodie Lee.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, wrestling fans out there. Luke Harper, Brodie Lee.
Luke Harper, Brodie Lee. Yes.
Dead. That sucks, man.
We
lost a lot in wrestling this year.
Yeah. I guess I'm trying to think of the other. I know there was
fucking Shad Gaspard.
Right. Yeah, we did.
Now.
Yeah, man.
Danny Hodge died today. I guess
Yeah,
if anybody's grandparents are listening, that we're big Danny Hodge fans. Yeah, fuck, man. Sucks.
It does suck. It's been a really shit fucking year.
It's been a shit year.
It's been a shit year. Not just for that. Like that stuff's like it's sad, but like personally for everybody, it's been kind of a stressful shit year. I think. I will be glad when 2020 is.
Where's the struggle even been, dog?
It's mentally stressful. Mentally.
Like, look, okay, so I have a list. I actually took this down. I have a list of everybody, of all like the big major people we've lost this year.
Oh, cool. Oh, not cool.
We lost Darth Vader. We lost Alex Trebek. We lost Sean Connery, Eddie Van Halen, Chadwick Boseman, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Little Richard, Regis Philbin died this year. When? I don't remember that.
Little Richard and Regis Philbin, that does not seem like something that happened this year. Holy crap.
Kobe, obviously. Wilfred Brimley, Tiny Lister, Kelly Preston, Jerry Stiller, James Lipton, Fred Willard, fucking La Parka died.
La Parka did die, yeah.
Neil Peart, Rocky Johnson, Kirk Douglas, Kenny Rogers, Irfan Khan. Fucking, that's a lot of fucking big name.
It's a lot of fucking big names, man.
A lot of people, you know, it's not usually that much. I feel like you usually get like 3 or 4 like celebrities die a year.
No.
And it's like a big story. Now it just seems like they're all going to that island with fucking Elvis and JFK and Tupac.
And Tupac, yeah. They're not dead. They're just on that island.
a lot of people, man.
It's a lot of people, man.
A lot of celebrities. Regis, I was shocked. I was like, when
Yeah.
did Regis die?
Yeah,
You didn't know Regis?
He died like, I think it was like the day before George Floyd was murdered, or at least when that video came out.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So I think that's why it was like, oh yeah, and Regis died, but everyone was like, who gives a shit, man?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Not Regis.
Not Regis.
Hey, did you guys ever see that How I Met Your Mother episode where they're trying to find the best burger in New York, but he can't remember where it was, and they run into Regis Philbin at like the gym, and he's like, "Are you talking about the burger from here?" And they're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "I've been looking for that burger for 10 years." And they're like, and he's like, and he grabs them, like pulls them, and like, you know, he's like, this Regis is not a very big guy, but in the show they play it like he's just fucking superhumanly strong. Like, you know, he's like, if you see that burger, you call me right away. And he like writes his number down, and then he goes back to lifting like fucking 400-pound fucking bench press. And
is it like Regis Philbin playing himself?
Yeah.
Like...
yeah. He's in there. He's like, if you see that burger, you call me. And then yeah, he's like, and then they call him. They're like, Regis, we found the burger. And he's like in the middle of like the Regis and Kelly, or like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or something. And he gets the text, and he's just like, I gotta go. And then he just fucks off and goes to meet the guys for a burger.
Oh man.
Yeah.
He always made me laugh. I used to, you know, when I was much younger, obviously, if I saw that he was a guest on Letterman, it was like, I'm all in for that, because him and Letterman would just rip on him so much. It was always a funny show. I really liked Regis.
Oh, Regis, what a guy.
Didn't they really dislike each other, Letterman and Regis? Wasn't that like a
No. They were great friends.
Okay. I thought for some reason
He just hosted when Dave had his big heart attack. Regis like sat in for him.
Awesome. He did one of his
okay.
like sitting next to Dave, or whatever the fuck that show's called. My next guest.
The Late Show with David Letterman. Are you talking?
I'm talking about his new. I'm talking about his new next Netflix show.
This was years.
My next guest.
This was before Netflix.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Fair enough.
That's a good show, though. My next guest needs no introduction. That's a really good show.
Yeah, it is. I like that show. It's good. It's good time.
Dave. He looks like a Taliban cleric though, with his fucking giant.
So massive, man. So.
Oh my god. It's good stuff. So anyways. So Christmas was good. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
I think this is the last episode, so we should kind of end it with like something that we really liked about this year, since we've all kind of disliked a lot of stuff.
Well, I like that we started this show this year.
Boom! I didn't even think about that. That's very true.
Yeah.
Because it feels like it's been 5 fucking years since that day.
It does feel like it does.
I liked how we started this show this year. I liked how we like cooked up the idea and slowly but surely amassed like people that like wanted to be on the show, like you two guys.
That's really friggin' cool, man. That like people like you guys wanted to be a part of this, and we had like the what is their friggin' band called?
Yeah, it's
Coz and Indigo.
Come on, my biggest regrets of the year.
Coz and Indigo.
I remember like talking to you about this show, Wheels. I remember you and me like spitballed starting a podcast for like months, and then one day you're just like, I fucking did it. Like, do you want to do something like this Sunday?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, dude, or this Monday or whatever. And I was like, yeah, dude. And then I ran into Daniels, and I'm like, hey man, me and Wheels are gonna start a podcast. And Daniels was like, cool. And then I was like, do you want to come on the podcast? And he was like, holy fuck yeah. And then and then Sid took a little convincing, but he got there.
I kind of feel like, Sid was in, but you or I didn't just like put.
I think we made Sid be in this show before Sid made Sid be in this show.
And then you didn't invite me on to the first episodes, you jerk.
I know. I think we did it. You said
we did. I have the text messages to prove it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think those are lies.
No.
So I guess it would be Justin. Justin is John Lennon. Tyson's Paul McCartney. I'm George. And
Oh,
Sid is
Sid is Ringo.
I sure as shit am not.
Everybody loves Ringo.
I love Ringo. I think Ringo.
Well, and that's just another problem with that. I don't want people loving me. Fuck that noise.
Yeah, I'm glad we started it. It makes me happy all the fucking time. So yeah, boys, let's cheers to that.
Yes,
Yeah,
cheers.
cheers.
It's not quite been a year, but it's been the end of 2020.
Cheers to
And
that. I don't have a drink on me, sorry, but cheers to that.
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
you're off the show.
Okay, sure. Sorry. And this is the last time this will be called the Wheels
It's just the Slash Blues podcast
the
now.
Slash Blues podcast.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, I'm at Tin Can Blues. You can find me at that name on Instagram and Twitter. And our website is wheelsbluespodcast.wixsite.com/my site.
And
I'm at Eric _83 and just fucking I don't even know anymore, man.
Wear your mask so Eric can watch your fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yes,
come on,
yes.
please. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
yes,
Like,
that me
it's like a
too.
month. It's a
Wear
month.
the mask. It's a
Please.
month away. Just
Oh, Uncle Eric's begging you.
it's actually 6 weeks. World 6 weeks. We are giving you
Plenty of
6
time.
weeks. Just play along. Just cooperate for 6 weeks. I want a Super Bowl party. Just do your job for 6 weeks.
I want to eat chicken
I
wings, nachos, and drink beer at your house and watch
Yes.
football.
And you
too.
can't do that if you're fucking wearing a mask, yo.
No,
You just
no,
can't
you
eat and
can't.
drink if you're wearing
Yeah.
a mask.
Jamming barbecue
And-
sauce into your fucking mask.
It's not sanitary, folks. It's not sanitary. And I'm at Mighty Wheels. You can find me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And you can also follow our Wheels Blues Podcast Facebook page.
Which is Wheels Blues Podcast on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yes,
You can
yes,
follow
is.
it, but I won't tell you what it is. And I'm at Sweet SKW Toodles.
What about our Instagram?
What about it?
Does it exist?
Yeah, it exists.
Did you post things on it?
Nah, dog.
All right. Well, you can go follow it to see nothing.
There's a couple things. Once we went back to Zoom meetings, I'm like, now it's even lamer. Hey, here's a screenshot of my phone. Super sweet. It's just, I don't know. It's not fun, exciting, interesting. It's fucking lame
I
and boring.
like that picture. Screenshot.
Yeah, like, retweet, comment. I'd even like the comments under the like.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for listening to episode 45 of the Wheels Blues Podcast.
Thanks, everybody.
See you next week, folks.
Good night.